Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Homie and we're here today with a brand new season in our Start Disorder 7 save here at Rascal's Retreat. We're updated to patch 1.030, I believe. Recently came out. A few changes to ensure you don't lose your transfer list and your exported lists and that kind of thing from what I could see at a quick glance. But yeah, just another patch. Doesn't seem to affect things too much, so happy to continue without starting up a new save. Now, the start date mod is almost on the horizon. I know MJ, he's been working really hard to get things done. He's just bug testing and fixing a few things, and then I'm hoping that will be on its way fairly soon. So we will be starting a series of that when we get, the mod up and running. So, be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, we're back with races. We've got a bunch of 2-year-olds. We've got a bunch of interesting 3-year-olds. I don't know how well they're going to run. And a pair of 4-year-olds that have won grade 1 levels. And, Laurentine has done okay. But maybe not quite as good as I thought she might with 90 extra speed. So we're going to be running later on in the year at Kenilworth. Big test, grade 1. And then Halifax hasn't won a ton, but he did win, the Kentucky Derby, Preakness Stakes. And that's, kind of what we set up to win. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, a bit more of a proven commodity right now. We're throwing him into another race which he should be able to win, and hopefully in his 4-year-old season pick up a few more grades before heading out to the barn at some point. The rest of them are a bunch of different races, a ton of maidens, so we're going to see what's going on there. We've got our breeding set up, of course. Pointed Black waiting to breed with George W. after he's done. All our studs there though are breeding. All our mares bar Pointed Black are breeding. We do have yearlings that look kind of interesting. We'll go for, we'll see what happens next season. I think so far they all look good. So far they all look good enough to at least run with and try. A couple look slightly better than others, and they are coming from the Black Cuckoo line. So, Black Cuckoo and Bull Fact, and then Nick Nack Coo, which comes from that same breeding line with George W, gives us Nick Double Coo. And we've also got a couple in here like Night Nack Coo as well, and Marie W on a doubled. Like, they're all from that kind of thing, and Black W, and we'll see. We'll see how they all work out, but I think that's got the potential to be a very decent breeding line. So, we've got a number of different combinations there, and we'll see how it plays out. So, first things first, can Higgy run on the 5th? We got 3 today, but Higgy was the one I was worried about. Yeah, horse is raring to go. Looks okay as a horse. Point of Dream. Low speed, I'm a little worried there. Hambleton, fit and ready to race. And they're all pretty good horses. They've all got our base stats of, decent stats. A little bit low here, confidence on Hambleton. We'd like that higher, of course. Here we look pretty decent. Not a full finish, but that's okay. Cruising Burst is always really nice, but it's difficult to get. Very difficult to get. So, yeah, at least for me, I don't seem to see it in horses very often. And Higgy Dat we really like. Higgy's Boy and Belladat, 2 great runners themselves. Belladat not in this save, in a previous save. Higgy's Boy did really well in this save, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go in. Again, we're not going to watch the maiden races because there's so many maiden races and they can be really annoying. We will go to the result. And see, there we go. So we're off to a good start. 3/4 of a length for Hambleton. Stayed on well, won its maiden. Good start. I like that. I like that. That's decent. Horse loved the ground. Distance was ideal. Never a doubt. So 5 furlong, definitely for Hamilton. Now, I've kind of mixed in between 5 and 6 here on the maidens. Educated guesses in some places. Going off breeding distance on one horse. That is Hamilton, who was basically said his breeding was at 5. And a couple of just other guesses because I didn't like the 6 furlong maiden. So it's where we are. Looks like a couple of jockeys overweight. That could give Dream a chance. And we're off and running. We got 2 out of 2 so far. Point of Dream. Nice run by a length. Don't mind that. Love to ride distance ideal. Beautiful. Beautiful. Higgy Dat down at 5. This one I think is more of an interesting one for me. I wasn't sure about 5 or 6. I thought maybe had a little bit of speed we could run at 5. So yeah, but I really like this horse. I think this is my best 2-year-old, or up there with the best 2-year-olds with Knick Knack Coo. I really, really like this horse. So I'm hoping we can make it 3 out of 3 and have a lovely day at the races. Oh, 2nd place. By what? Less than a length. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a reason for it. We kind of faded at the end. But okay. Yeah, we contested all the way through, and at the end, like, Hoover came from the back and... yeah, okay. Trip appeared to suit well enough. Okay. So not a great run there from Higgy Dat, it looks like. Not a great run. We do gain some potential, that is good. So we're moving closer to that, 73, 74, whatever that potential actually is for this year. But that's a pretty decent start. 2 wins, a 2nd place. We'll run Higgy Dat again. We'll find another maiden to just to close out there. Point of Dream is some way off. I think they started at about 50%. So they gained the 8 that I normally see them gaining. When you win a maiden decently, you can win about 8 a race. You can win about 20 in a season in terms of potential. So I expect this one to cap out at most at 70%. I'm really hoping it's at least 65 though. So a way to go on Point of Dream. Still need to win some more races. Hamilton up to 65. Yeah, I think this was a 55. That's a 10% jump. That's a really good jump from a maiden. And again, another 1 win, a good win. Could see you max out at 70 for the season. So I'm pretty happy with our opening runs. And then we get on to a couple of real runs with a maiden thrown in. So there we go. Friday, first sale of the video. Absolutely nothing there. Save the game. We got 3 runners. And I believe breeding is underway. Everybody's in full. We like that. Pointed black. Oh, it's only just breeding. So they're still breeding technically. So I'm not going to be able to... yeah, I'm not going to be able to throw that in just yet. A couple of days, we'll go do that then. So Yow. I mean, this is an interesting horse. It's won a grade 3. It could have won so much more. And it's increased its distance. Now, I've gone up to a mile. It might prefer 7 furlongs. I really, really don't know. But again, a solid horse. Lot of extra speed there, 85%. Some of the other bars, not really great. But it's got potential. It's got extra speed. It might be able to win some grade 1s, but I'm not entirely convinced that it's going to be a top horse. So, a grade 3 to start us off at a mile. We're going to test the distance here. Because I get it wrong all the time. I do get it wrong all the time. So, I don't know much about the field. Looks like On Alert's actually... let's see here. Parading a little lazy. Okay. So that might not be a big thing. But it looks like a decent horse. It does look like a decent horse. Okay, we're going to go watch this one, just see what happens. But Yao is up. First race of the new season that we're going to watch. The first 3-year-old and above. And like I say, I don't know much about this horse. It's running in the rain as well. It is my only graded winner at 3, though. So the Risen Star. Not the greatest of starts, but not really bad either. So as you come here down this, out the chute onto the main course. Looks like Lang Shining out in the lead, and everybody else content to sit almost 6 abreast at the rear of the field. Starting the turn, we're dropping off slightly. Yeah, we're in contention here right now, I think. We're in contention. Final 2 furlongs. We come off the bend. Our boy Barring Iron coming through. On alert on the inside. Doesn't seem to be doing much just yet. Could be blocked off. The final furlong marker is there. Yao is pushing out slightly. Is My Flame going to come out and go for it? Are we going to see On Alert do something? It doesn't look like it. It's a nice run. It's a decent run. It wasn't the most impressive, but a nice controlled run. Drove out over that 2 furlong to 1 furlong marker to get in the lead. And didn't really gain, but held and came in a length ahead. So a nice challenge there. Restrained fairly early. We went to the rear. We came up. And about 2 furlongs out, we made our move. And we just held it. So pretty good there. I'm happy with that run. That is a grade 3 again on Yao. 1 length in the lead. And yeah, distance is right. So we're happy to run with a mile on Yao. This is a grade 3, but we do have Top Crystal, who is, okay, running a little lazy, but a grade 1 winner. Now, we'll be carrying extra weight. I think we were in the last one. I think Yao carried 3 pounds more than the rest of the field. That's what Grab the Green is doing. Top Crystal's 9 extra pounds. Will that make a difference? I don't know. I really don't know. We seem to be okay. But yeah, Top Crystal's got to be the favourite here. We're down in the order. What do I know about Holy Norma? Not great speed, perhaps. Consistency is really low. That's what we look like. Consistency is really low. So, oops, we've got to be really careful of that. Because you never know what's going to happen in these races. You never know what's going to happen. So, hopefully, that consistency and the lack of speed that some of these other horses have is not going to hurt Norma. So 1 mile grade 3. This is exactly the same we just ran Yao into. They're very similar horses in terms of potential and everything. Breeding indicator says 7 for both, etc. It's not a bad start. Off on the inside. Zoom in a little bit. And again, looks like we're going to run near the rear of the field. A much larger field, though. This is like 13 horses in this one. Light of Aragon, Jolie Landais up at the front. Then a cluster of 4 in front of us. Maybe blocking us off. We're having to go a long way round. And now we're going all the way to the inside, and this race is done. This race is done. I never go outside, inside, all the way to the rear, and then come back. So, Light of Aragon's storming down the stretcher. Top Crystal coming in, carrying that extra weight. Not going to be able, I don't think, to come up and claim this race. Going to be good for second. Loli Landais fading, but takes third. And penultimate horse across the line is Holy Norma in an absolutely abysmal race. Absolutely abysmal race. 10 lengths back. Finished 12th out of 13. Yeah, we weren't good there at all. Ran lazy. Ran lazy. Ran lazy. I hate to see it. Hate to see it. On a doubled in a maiden again. Don't really want to watch. We were 2 from 3, sorry, on maidens. We came close in 1. We got a couple of lazy horses. We got a couple of interesting horses as well. 1 a little warmed up, perhaps. and Cador carrying extra weight. Is that going to be enough to give Honor Doubled a chance? No. 100% not. Struggled in a maiden. Okay. We'll run another one later on, see if that's an anomaly. Didn't even run green or anything. That's not good. Like, that really is the first worrying race. I mean, we put blinkers on last season, and Norma ran okay. We took it off, because I always do that at the start of a season. But that might be another blinker horse we've got. So yeah, we'll do another run with Norma. Not really anything to worry about, but it's not exactly where we want to be. Again, has room to improve, could become a really good horse. Yao, also very similar there. A little bit sort of weak in some attributes like we saw, but it's still a good horse. And Honor Doubled, yeah, so far down in the potential. Like, these bars here look really good, but there's nothing up top, and that's kind of why I don't think Honor Doubled's doing anything this year. It might work as a 3-year-old if we can just fill that. If we can fill that potential as best we can, and then get it to jump as a 3-year-old, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to make it. I'm pretty sure that's not going to make it. Okay, 10th of January. We got another 3-year Rebel Roofer, Night Naku, and Marie W. Let's go ahead and see what kind of races they are in. Night Naku. Okay, joint favourite. We got £3 allowance on Garcia for Lady High Havens. £3 over on Electrolyzer with U Castro. And then my fella is very calm. Okay, that's not a bad one to have. And let's face facts, looks like it's slightly agitated, even without the pink triangle. We are sort of favourites here. 5 furlongs tonight, Naku. Please, please. Missed the break and lost by 0.4. Half a length. Yeah, if we didn't miss that break, perhaps that would have been a win for us. What do we say? Closer suited, trip suited well. Not the best of races, but again, nothing really to worry about. Marie W, couple more horses here that look very calm. Slightly agitated is another Wise Kid. We're the favourite. Another 5 furlongs. Win it by nearly 2 lengths. Happy with that. Causally led quite well. Trips Ideal, lovely horse. Perfect. 5 furlong for Marie. Looks to be pretty good as well. And we had one more, right? I think we had one more today. I almost entered this race. This was the one for Laurentine. I almost ran. But Frankel, Delamy in there. And a bunch of other good horses. Like, you know, Tamijine's won a couple. Ultimate's won quite well. Those would probably be the 2 main ones I'd worry about. The homebred horses. And then Delamy, Frank. I'd probably put, you know, Frankel to win. Tamagin second. Delamy third. Ultimate fourth. I might do something like that. Amroth Bay came up. Delamy fell off. Delamy did fall off. Ultimate didn't really do well, but I got the first 2 right. Frankel and Tamagin. I did get those first 2 right. And yeah. That's just your, you know, just the way it is. You can kind of pick those and see what's going to happen. Hey Jack is a little lazy. Everyone else looks good. Favorite, Rebel Roofer. Not Bookie's favorite. What's Rebel Roofer like? Decent. Okay. A little bit of cruising burst. A little bit of extra speed. Very low consistency again. Half a length back. No extra. Okay. So that distance, like, trip appeared to suit well. I think maybe I want to try Rebel Roofer at 6. Maybe. So, yeah, I think maybe we want to run at 6 there. So we got Rebel Roofer running at 6. I think these are good enough. On a double might not make it, and Norma's got blinkers back on. I think everybody else was good distance-wise. We're 4 out of 9 for the season. We've got the best 3-year-old at the moment. The champion is Yao. That will change over this season, no doubt. Still got plenty of races left to run. The next 2 up are both maidens again. Grade 3, 12-year-old. That's an old horse. That's an old horse. It's won 3 of 39. We've got a 9-year-old that's won 4 out of 52. It's just not an auction that seems to hold anything for us. Just doesn't hold anything for us. Okay, save. And we're going in here. 1 at New Jersey, 1 at Oceanport. There we go, Karate Queen. Running against Jellicle, I guess. Jellicle. Not running well. Margot de Grudi, not looking great either. We're not favourite. Bookie's favourite. Or tipsters. Karate Queen. What is Karate Queen like? Karate Queen is... That's long distance. That's long distance horse in the future. Quite slow, but long distance. Yeah, quite slow, long distance. That's a Belmont candidate next year. If we're not going to win the Triple Crown, we don't have a shot. I'm going to push Karate Queen in that race just to run it if she gets the distance. As she might do. Maiden time, though. She picks it up. She picks it up and by over a length. And then a big gap back. 7 lengths back in total to 3rd place. It's a very good run. Always going to win. Trip a spot on. Yeah. Love that. Love that. So far the maidens are actually coming together quite nicely. Samarinda is very calm. Clunevri a little lazy. Mr. Bond very calm. And Tread Carefully looks to be a little wound up. Herald Angel tipped. Tread is wound up but is up there. We're actually running with our apprentice jockey, it seems. So we're actually going to be running at 8-4 instead of anything else. And yeah, we can actually make that weight. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not exactly what I expected. So, okay, Samarinda. It's got a chance, but can she bring it home? No, 2nd place again. Short head. Oh, I hate being beat by a short head. I hate being beat by a short head when they run green. Those are my 2 worst things back to back. Short head, run green. Oh my god, the other one I really hate is Sweat It Up before the off, and we never had a chance. So yeah. Yeah. Even then, we almost won. So we got just pipped at the post. So it looked like Herald Angel was always in front of us. We were picking up steam. We were trying to get up there. We couldn't quite. You know, there was no extra left. But the horse ran very, very green. Inexperienced run there. Should get better. Probably is going to run green another time. But even then, we almost won. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Slightly shorter. And we were on the wrong distance. Okay. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I think I did very good with the maiden so far, but this one I got completely wrong. And the horse ran green, so... Yeah, I don't think too much of the... I think we got 2 distances wrong on the maidens. But what a combination. What a combination. Slightly too far. Ran green. Still almost won it. Only a maiden, but still, that's quality right there. Absolute quality. And Samarinda's full already potential. Maxed out her 2-year-old potential at 70. Like, I love that. Absolutely adore that. Karate Queen, yeah, has a long way to go. Gained about 10%. I think they started at 40. Again, that's one I'm willing to wait on because doesn't have high deterioration. Should carry a lot of distance in the future. Might be best as a 4-year-old. Probably not going to do too much the first half of a 3-year-old even. But 4-year-old, 5-year-old, if they stick around, they could be good at that level. So a bit more of a longer term one goes into the breeding barn a little later. But it's not bad. We're 5 of 11. We're almost on the 500,000 mark. Couple of weeks into the season. We've had 2 bad runs, couple of bad distances. And we still got some really good horses to run. Halifax, Laurentine. This is not a bad start to the season at all. I'm quite pleased. I'm surprised in some cases, but I'm quite pleased. Okay, Mom. Grade 3. Mile 1. This is normally a mile 1 or a mile 2 for me. Rarely a mile. So I'm going for a mile 1 because the breeding indicator's down a little as well. Like to run at 5. Did not run at all well here. But again, has pace. So I tend to go for the shorter of the distances. So, 20% would be a mile. Or 7 furlongs. I'd probably put 7 furlongs in for breeding. And because more speed and stamina. More speed and acceleration, sorry. And stamina as well. But yeah. I don't know. I'm quite nervous on this one. But doesn't need much of a jump to fulfill their targets. And could be in Triple Crown range with that anyway. So this is the first test of the season for Monmont. Are we going to be running Kentucky Derby with them? So let's see what we've got going on. Monmont. The least favourite on blinkers. It's another blinkered horse. Yeah. We got a couple of gelders here. We got Visor on Silk Point. We got us here. We are top rated low weight. Or on weight, I should say. Everybody's on weight. No issues. Rocky Bear and Juno Marlowe with Search Party. We're not favourites at all. 1 mile. 1 furlong. Grade 3. Mon is a solid horse. I think good everywhere. High deterioration. No, not high deterioration. High enthusiasm. That's good. But nothing, looking at my notes, that really stands out about them. And that is a horrific start as well. That's a horrific start. So, it's going to take some, but we're up the inside. And we're going to take the lead alongside Juno Marlowe. So we've got Razzle, Sink Point, and Eastern Lad right in the middle with Search Party on the inside. And then Back to Speak and Rocky Bear. As we start to enter the turn, we're just sharing the lead. Here come some horses. Juno Marlowe, Silk Point, Razzle, everybody basically. Razzle's going to go out. As we come down the home stretch, there goes Search Party. There goes Eastern Lads as well. Here comes Silk Point from deep. Crossing the final furlong marker. We're back up into 3rd place. Lose it though. Silk Point comes past us. We're trying to find a lane to run into. We're going to lose another position. Great run at the end by Speed. Can't win the race. Mon falls all the way down. And that's kind of disappointing. That's a little disappointing. Still only a couple of lengths back. We didn't run poorly, but yeah, that wasn't what we wanted to see. So Mon is pretty much out of the running for Triple Crown races. I don't think they can do anything. Just there we can see they're really not running well at a grade 3. they're not going to make that extra length and jump up 2 grades and improve. I don't see it. I don't see it. So it's a bit of a problem. At least, like, almost fills out the potential. That's good. It's a little disappointing, though. I can't lie. I can't lie. I am a little disappointed with that. Nothing in auction. Another 2. And another 2 that I was kind of disappointed in last year. The Nut Narwhal just didn't run well. Silver Adonis ran okay last year, but I don't think developed into the horse I really wanted him to. Didn't gain potential, so should fill that easily this season, but it's not high potential for a 3-year-old. That 90 extra speed, I thought, you know, nothing's too low apart from the confidence. Everything about 50%. But good extra speed. If he just picked up potential, he could have been really good. So, interesting right now. Very interested to see how these 2 run because, like I say, Nawal had a bad 2-year-old season and Adonis didn't grow for a 3-year-old. And again, Adonis is kind of on that Triple Crown sort of trajectory in terms of the stamina bar and how I think, you know, they'll end up running this year. But I don't think it's quick enough to compete. So, we'll see. We will see. This is a mile grade 3. This is the New York feature race. We got Top Crystal back in here again. We got horses carrying weight. We will be low weight. 3 pounds under the other 3, so we're on kind of weight with them. But then we got so much weight over the rest of the field. Nobody looks too bad or too good there. Kitty Wells a little agitated. Top Crystal, of course, is going to be the favourite. They are the only grade 1 winner. Yeah, okay. Don't have a lot of hope for this one, but I'd like to see how we do. Again, I'm not sure if a mile or 7 furlong is best for this horse. And again, it looks like an average horse. It doesn't look like an amazing horse in terms of its bars. It's a decent start, though. Looks like, at the moment, Estrakan, Holy Lowly, Sir Clad, Top Crystal up into the lead. We're at the back with the rest of them. We're probably going to take the long way round here. Bit of a wide turn. Come round the bend. We've got clean air to run into right now. But right now, Sir Clad is pushing out at the front of this field as a 2 furlong marker. Bestie and Holy Lowly. That's difficult for me to say right now. Top Crystal just coming up the inside there on the rail. We got Holy Lowly. Holy Lowly. They're not really doing much. Here comes the entire field. Wish we'd have challenged a bit sooner for that and maybe have got up towards the top 3. Not a great run. Not a bad run. If Top Crystal is a grade 1 winner. You know, a true grade 1 winner. It looks like, you know, they've done well at this distance or thereabouts. Then, yeah, I could see why they'd be good. So, we're competing near that level. Yeah. Yeah, we just weren't quick enough. I don't think we had too much going wrong. But I just don't think we were that good. So, Adonis is a little lazy. Prairie Fox as well. None of us. We're not favourites in any way, shape or form. I Square is the favourite. Doesn't look amazing. Diamond Vine looks better form-wise, I guess. We're just running and seeing it. 1 mile 2, so we're going to step up. Again, this is another... Is this a mile 1, mile 2? I'm going to go for a mile 2 and see. Breeding distance does say a mile 1. But doesn't really have that speed that I think would be helpful at a mile 1. So, again, we're testing nice and early. But it's going to be a big shock if, like, Adonis ends up as a top horse this year. Could have a good go at this one, though. This is only a grade 3. On the outside, we come out of the gates quite well. Nathaniel up on the inside there. Looks like Air Square, Briary Fox up in there. Your favourites just behind Nathaniel. We move to the rear of the pack on the outside at the moment. So, we'll see how this develops and whether Adonis looks good or not here. Down the back stretch here. Starting to move up. We move out to let other horses out. And now coming around the turn. We're having to take a long way round. Not exactly the best of bends there, I think. But we are here fighting now down the stretch. We're coming out here really wide off the rail. But driving out past Nathaniel. We've got about a length and a half, 2 lengths. There's the final furlong marker. Still going strong. Air Square coming up the middle. Roman landing as well. Coming into this one. We sort of pulled off the throttle a little bit. Coursed across the line. That's what I really wanted to see from Silver Adonis. If it's got any chance of running Triple Crown races, any chance of winning Grade 1s, that I think is the performance you need to see in a Grade 3. Controlled it, ran well. Wasn't the perfect race in terms of, running a wide bend. We had to go a long way around there. We, slacked off at the end. We didn't seem to drive at the right point for me. So not a perfect race, but being able to come out 2 3/4 while the horse looked a little lazy, just dominated the field at the Kentucky Derby distance. That gives me some hope that Adonis might be there when we need them. So, I'm really happy with that one. I think that was the last race. Yes. I think that was the last race of the day, and I was right. No, not bad, but doesn't really do anything. We get a grade 3 on Adonis. Max is out. But yeah, that's the horse that we've got. No improving this season. Where they are right now is where they will finish. 4 more races, starting with a maiden. And Black W is another 2nd place. We're getting really close. We're not far away on these short. Oh my God. Missed the break and got a short head. Okay. Trip suited. Closer suited. Ground was perfect. Yeah. Okay, not too bad then. And Black W was a 55-ish. So I think it was like 56. So we've gained a decent amount there again. We've jumped up like 6 to 8 potential points. We've got a way to go. But that looked like it was booked right at least. Couldn't quite get the job done. Another Friday auction. Nothing we like. Okay. Okay. I need to check Laurentine's race. Did Frankel come in? No, Frankel did not come in this tomorrow. Ooh, that's good. That's good. So we're not running against Frankel. Halifax and Queen's Rock. Halifax, of course, ran really well last season. Surprised us a little bit. Queen's Rock is our best 3-year-old. Doesn't have distance, but it's our best 3-year-old. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. It's got extra speed. It's got good potential. It doesn't really have anything too low. It's got 20 deterioration, apparently, so that's really good. But Halifax here today didn't look the best last season, but really seemed to do well. So, a couple of problem horses. Halifax is the favourite. I think we should go out and win this. I'd be disappointed if we didn't. But I don't know all this field that well. So there's a couple here from last season we know, but there are some newer folks in here. So decent there, a little step out when we came out the gates. Pretty decent. Coalesce down. And we're going to stalk in behind Montanara and French Tirade here on the outside. Is Montanara. Tirade, we know they're leading in the green with the orange hat. We know them. They are a good horse. So, Looks like we're moving up here, approaching the bend. Shot at Love as well on the inside, doing the exact same thing. French Tirade trying to get out in front. Final 2 furlongs coming off the turn. And here comes the field with a shot at Love on the inside. Montanaro on our outside. Cape Finestra, Overlord maybe as well coming through down to the final furlong. Halifax now starts to push on. Catching French Tirade. The field coming with lots of pace on the outside. Cape Finestra might be coming up here. Are we going to hold on? We are by about a head. Halifax wins the race. Not a fantastic performance, but a good win. I will take it. I will take it. So yeah, good win there. By a head. Ran all out. Did what we needed to do. Got challenged in a couple of places. But yeah, nothing wrong with that race. That's, you know, a good Grade 1 win for Halifax. Number 5 for them. And then Queen's Rook. Tamarud again. We've got some good horses to race against. We're a little bit unproven right now. But we held down low distance. But I think it's the only one that did hold really low distance. So we could have a very good sprinter on our hands. I mean, speed's okay. Extra speed's okay. Potential's okay. Would like a bit more finish, a bit more cruising burst, certainly. But yeah, again, I don't know this field. I don't know these horses very well. All I know is we like Queen's Rook. And could be a competitive Grade 1 sprinter for a long time. So, we're testing. We are testing. Not a great start. We sort of move towards the rear of the field and then up into the pack a little bit. Vaguely Pleasant and Tamarut there on the inside, who is probably the one I'm most worried about. Come off the bend. We're on the outside. We're coming into second place. Eurobird is coming with us. As we approach the final furlong marker, Eurobird kicks on out. Master Leon up the inside. Doesn't look like Queen's Rook has what it takes here at the moment. Bit more of a late fight now, but probably too late. And that's going to be good enough. Oh, what a surge. What a surge. Please, no. Queen's Rook didn't quite get it. Left it too late. Oh, left it too late. 4 abreast on the outside. Master Leon with a good early push. Holds on to it. Queen's Rook went later. Seemed to run in snatches to me there towards the end. But we dwelt. We didn't sort of have that proper finish. That's the finish application. Not really coming in there. That's what we were missing. And yeah. We still almost got that Grade 1 on Queen's Rook. Promising, just not quite. Not quite. Got the distance well. Yeah, I don't think it's a 5 furlong horse. I think it's definitely a 6 furlong horse, but... oh boy. Oh boy. And yeah, Halifax. If I wasn't going to run that, I was going to run a mile 2, but I decided the mile 1. I forgot to take this one off. We're not running Halifax in back-to-back days. That was just an option for me there. And Laurentine, the final one. A bit of a long video. So many even not watching the maidens, you see where we get to with these many races. So Laurentine, we like. Ran well. Lots of extra speed, good ability, good potential. Like I really want to see it do well. I really want to see it do well. So 1 mile. The Clower Vley Mallorca Stakes. I can't talk. My allergies are playing up right now. My nose is shut completely. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. Little lazy. Not what we want to see. Not what we want to see. Outfield seems to be the big favourite. You can see why. There's the form. Top rated. We're all on weight with one another. We've got a shot at doing something, but it's going to take a lot to actually win this. Like, yeah, it's going to take a lot. But, you know, it's nervous. I'm running abroad again. And I don't like doing that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think distance is probably right. Again, this is another 7 furlong to a mile horse. We're running abroad. These horses we don't know. It's a good start, though. It's a pretty decent start from Laurentine there. Come up the gates quite well. And settle now into that rear chasing pack. We've got Sweetest Revenge. And then up to Kappa Lily in second. On the way up is... No, I thought Jalfreeze was making a big move up. Outfield, though, leading us out. Here comes us. We're actually storming up the field here now. This long approach to the line. There's a 2 furlong marker. We're up into second place. We're chasing down outfield. Still got to be worried. Will outfield do something towards the end of this race? But as we approach the furlong marker, we've got about a length lead over outfield. Outfield doesn't seem to be able to come back here. Sweetest Revenge, Nina Max, anybody going to take it up? It doesn't look like it. Hands in the air. Outfield with a really late push. Laurentine went super early there. I didn't think they'd go that early. Like, some of our horses have gone pretty late, actually, in races today. But Laurentine wins in South Africa against a good horse in outfield while being lazy. You know what? I'm super happy with that. I'm super happy with that. Over a length, even though we coasted across the line. I can't say too much about that. Horse is a star. Yeah, no, just... We got the distance right. We did what we needed to do. We took a risk, but you know what? January is nearly done. Let's throw in George W. before he gets booked with Pointed Black. And there we go. January over with. Some good races. I mean, I really can't complain. We've got some good wins. We've got another 2 Grade 1 wins. One on Halifax, one on Laurentine. Yao with a decent race. Adonis decent there as well, picking up their races. Not great from the rest of the 3-year-olds, really. Queen's Rook was unlucky. I think we could definitely win some good races with Queen's Rook. But yeah, those 3, I'm not sure how well they develop. Couple of disappointing horses as well in the 2-year-olds. Only one that ran really badly was on a doubled. We'll see how they go. But again, low potential. You know, them and Karate Queen, but we can wait on Karate Queen. I don't think we can really wait on a doubled. So, yeah, mixed bag, but a pretty good 2-year-old class there. First and seconds ever bar on a doubled. And like I say, if we only get to run with Queen's Rook, Silver Adonis and Yao, we lose the other 3-year-olds this season. That's usually what happens. We run about 50% of our 3-year-olds. And then the 4-year-olds still producing, not got a problem. So, a good day at the races all in all. Big win for Laurentine, some excellent performances elsewhere. Still some question marks to be answered, but I'm very happy with our opening month for the season. Save the game there. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate the support as always. Keep those comments coming in. If you haven't subscribed and you are enjoying the content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell. You'll see when I go live. You'll see when the videos pop up. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and keep on racing.